Hi everyone, my name is Maria and welcome back to Vixens Victorious. I know we haven't uploaded in a while, but that's because I had uni assignments and mum has been really busy and really ill, so I haven't really put out like a good video in a while. This is just going to be a low budget video. I'm going to update you all, I think you already know, on the response of the rescheduled round 8 Suncorp Super Netball match between Melbourne Vixens and West Coast Fever. So I'm just going to read you the statement that was given from the Melbourne Vixens. So if I'm looking down here, that's why, because I'm reading it. The Melbourne Vixens have received a financial penalty from Netball Australia in response to the rescheduled round 8 Suncorp Super Netball match between the Melbourne Vixens and the West Coast Fever, originally scheduled at the RAC Arena in Perth. The review of the circumstances leading up and including the postponed game was undertaken by Netball Australia. Netball Australia considered 3 separate matters, resulting in the Vixens being found guilty of one of the 3. Firstly, our Melbourne Vixen athletes were cleared of any wrongdoing in relation in their leave period to Northern New South Wales, something that had been approved by the league. Secondly, the Melbourne Vixens were also cleared of any breach of relation to its conduct and decision making in the lead up to the scheduled match. So it seems to me that they followed all the rules, and it's just an unfortunate circumstance to me. Unfortunately and disappointingly, the Vixens were found to have breached the league's rules by not travelling to Perth in time for the game. But I think that was just done by the, that's harsh. I feel like they weren't allowed to because of the travel restrictions from Perth. And as they entered New South Wales, they didn't know that COVID would break out there. And as a result, they couldn't enter into Perth. So I don't think it's fully their fault. The Melbourne Vixens have been fined $50,000 with $25,000 suspended for a breach of the league team participation agreement. The Melbourne Vixens are to receive a fine of $31,702.29 for costs incurred by Netball Australia for the rescheduled match at Nissan Arena. CEO of Netball Victoria and the Melbourne Vixens, Rosie King, AOAM, said, "We're disappointed with the outcome considering the evidence we supplied throughout the review." So am I, because that's just not... I really don't think the girls did anything wrong. I think it's just an unforeseen circumstance, and obviously it wasn't planned. I don't think it's anyone's fault. COVID's unpredictable, and you can't really... It's hard to put a blame on all this. They took the right protocols, it just happened to be in the wrong time, in the wrong place, not purposely. But yeah. We're also disappointed that the other opinions initially presented by the league, such as to delay the game for 24 hours to enable the entire team to travel, or to relocate the game to South Australia, Queensland, were not explored or supported, nor was the league's COVID-19 decision-making process enhanced and would have provided a framework for teams to follow in such circumstances. We understand, however, that the environment in which everyone was working in was extraordinarily difficult, with the clock ticking and decisions being made under pressure, crooked conditions. The well-being and safety of our athletes and staff will always be our priority. We hope that the league's protocols are likewise reviewed as part of a continual improvement exercise. As the Vixens can now put the season behind them, the club and Netball Victoria look forward to the opportunities that come from the league's broadcast deal with Foxtel, which is happening next year, which is actually very exciting. And they hope they will take the sport to another level, both on and off the court. Yeah, I just think it's just unfortunate. I said this 1,000 times already. It's no one's fault. I forget the timing, but I believe even if the girls came before the outbreak started, they would have to have isolated for about 14 days anyway, I believe, and they wouldn't have been able to play the game. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's really anyone's fault. It's COVID. It's unpredictable. Like it happened with Josh Dunkley. Like he came back from a shoulder injury and then he went to a coffee shop, and then you realized after that, like not his fault, but like that it was a tier 1 zone, and then he had to quarantine. And then it was able to play again. You know, it's like COVID's undiscriminatory. It's always it's there. You can't predict it. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's COVID. You can't really do much about it. You can try and take all the right protocols and still get it, or still get caught in a tier 1 site. It's just really unfortunate. But in some happier news, I will talk about netball's broadcast rights deal struck with Foxtel, which is great for the game. You know, since they mentioned that in the last bit of that statement. So I'll read you the article. The world's premier netball competition will return to Fox Sports in 2022 after landmark broadcast right deals were struck on Wednesday. This is from February, earlier this year, so this is old news, but still really exciting. Netball Australia's and Super Netball League Commissions and Foxtel Group announced a groundbreaking new 5-year broadcast and digital rights contract. We'll see every Suncup Super Netball aired live and ad-free during play, which is great, because with Channel 9, we don't get that. We don't get to watch every game live. Some you have to wait until the game's done to watch on the Channel 9 app. So it's really great to see that all matches are being played live, and just being able, you know, I feel like with AFL, I have Foxtel, and well, Dad buys the Foxtel, he pays for it, but like I can watch any AFL match I want, and I feel like it's gonna be great ringless into netball, because then there'll be more netball for people to see, and I feel like it would definitely capture more of an audience. And especially with Foxtel, you can always go back and watch it, and it's great. I mean, you can do that with Channel 9, but like I feel like with Foxtel it's almost instantly, and I just Foxtel does bring a bigger audience for sure. Especially like for us personally, Dad and I, we only got Foxtel for sports, and to be able to just watch netball and like AFL just all on the same app, because I have Foxtel Go, it's actually it's really great. So it's like I'd normally go between the Foxtel app and the Channel 9 app, and I don't have to do that anymore, and it just brings some form of consistency, to be honest. So I feel like this would be great for netball, as all games get to be aired live. And as there's no ad breaks, you get to see sort of like more what's happening on the court, as in with ads you miss some stuff. I feel like, as you know, if you have Foxtel, like you get to see a whole lot more gameplay, and you could see a lot more of what's happening on the field, and that's going to be the same with netball. And I just find that really exciting, and I can't wait till next year for 2022, and you know, I can't wait for netball to be on Foxtel. But anyway, that'll be it for me for today. Sorry for this low budget video. This is, yeah, I don't have really good lighting in here, and the only way I can do it is on the corner of my bed. So yep, and we will see you next week, and I hope Mum will be back next week, hopefully. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I hope you like it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and we'll see you next week. Bye.